Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening to you all. How are you all doing? I'm back again today. Yes. As lovers of freedom, we must continue. Yes. Thank you so much. Please join me. Yeah. Join me, and help me share this program. You queens and kings, join me. You beautiful souls, mine. I call you all my family. Join me. If you can join me tonight, that would be good so that we can rock this together. Because we are here, we are supporting our own, isn't it? Yes, definitely we have to support our own. That is what it's all about. We have to support our own, our ancestor spirit. People that hate their ancestors, but me, I love my ancestors. Our ancestor spirit, I think they are manifesting themselves. They are manifesting in um, um in our brother, um, our African brother Ibrahim Traore, our ancestor spirits. Are they manifesting in him? Yeah, definitely, his possibilities are there because our ancestor spirits are not happy exactly that their children are dying in poverty. Their children are also being impoverished, and they are ripping us up. They are destroying us. They are destroying everything that made us to be who we are. So I believe our ancestor spirits are manifesting in him, and we have to support him, isn't it? Every lovers of freedom must support Ibrahim Traore. He's speaking on behalf of us, we the Africans. He is speaking on our behalf because we want freedom. We want freedom from Western world. We want freedom from France. We want freedom from uh, US. We want America. We want freedom from Britain. We want freedom from imperialism. We want freedom from colonial masters. We want freedom from them. So he is speaking on our behalf, and we are applauding him. We are appreciating him, and we are supporting him. If you're lovers of freedom, definitely you have to support him. You have to. So I'm doing my own part by playing and bringing all this to you for you all to know and listen. I am doing my own part. What part are you? Which in part? What part are you also doing? Yeah, are you just there doing nothing? We all have a role to play, and I'm playing my own role. And what role are you playing as well? So this woman here, she's one of my favorites. Oh my God, I love her. Dr. Arikana. I love her spirit. I love her resilient spirit. I love her so much. I love what she brings. I love the way she's fearless before her enemies. She said what she wants to say to them at their front, and she will say it to them. That is how it's supposed to be. We don't have to be afraid. We have to stand on the truth. Once we know we are not kind of promoting violence, we are not promoting hate, we are not promoting nothing, but we are speaking for we have our right. We want our right to be respected. We want our right. So that is why we have to continue to speak. This is what we are suffering. Our people are suffering, and it's not fair at all on them. It's not fair. So we are here to be opening our people's eyes for them to know the truth. And this woman, I'm telling you, since she started this Dr. Arikana, since she started, exposing the truth, it has woken so many of us up. Her messages, her messages has woken, it has woken so many of us up for us to know that this is not right. It's not like before when they will come and tell us that this person, this leader is a wicked one, this leader is that, and we all believe them. We think that they are doing us favor. We never realize that they are not doing us favor. Just imagine a country like Burkina Faso that are blessed with gold, with mineral resources a lot. Imagine how they are taking what is belongs to them and paying them peanuts. Paying them what? Peanuts. They are paying them peanuts. Their oil that is worth how much, in the market, they are paying them 89 cents according to the information And when they are selling it, it's 300, pay whatever. So tell me, are they not paying them peanuts, really peanuts? So people like us has to come out to educate, to enlighten our people that before the Westerners will come, the Western world leaders, those corrupt leaders of the Western world will come and tell us that this leader is evil. And we say, oh, they have taken over, they have done a coup, they have taken over, we want democracy. And I ask a question, is democracy really working for us in Africa? Is this democracy Oyibo is in pushing on us, is it working for us Africans? The democracy that they gave us, is it working for us? No. And so far so good, we know that this democracy is not working for us because all these old leaders that they impose on us, that they are not even ready to take them out. They always put them in for them all the time. They're electing them for us, not we electing them. The Westerners, the corrupt leaders of the Westerners are the one electing these wicked leaders that we have, these puppies that we have on us. So we are no longer going to take that any longer. We are now taking our destiny. We are not taking our destiny by our own hands. We have to speak out. We have to say no to you because information is the key. I am telling you, they want to use media to destroy that Ibrahim Traore. Because recently I saw where they are saying he's a whatever, he took over, he's a this thing, he's whatever. I saw it, where is it? They were saying so many things. Look at what this one is saying. The news, all this media, they have paid them. They have bribed them to be writing rubbish against him, to be writing all manner of rubbish. They have bribed them. So even the ones, even Africans too, the media in Africans in all over the world, they have bribed them. But we are here to counteract it. We have to. We that are in the media, we have to stand and say this is not true. You see, China's television, that one say defamation fuel support for Burkina Faso junta leader in Nigeria. You see that one, not only, let me see, this one say the victims were all ethnic Fulani. See what they are doing, African news, Fulani pastoralism community that is widespread across the region, which the government has long accused of supporting Muslim militants. So they're now saying Burkina Faso forces coming on life 100 civilians. You see what they are doing? They are not trying to paint them bad, but people like us that we are on the media, and all of us that are on the media supporting this man, we are going to be telling them they are all trying to paint him bad, and his administration and whoever that is in charge is not going to work. See the BBC News, all of them, they have paid them because these people are corrupt people. At least this BBC News say at least 130 civilians were killed by Boko Haram government forces aligned militant in March near the western town of Human Rights Watch. You see what is happening? They are now trying to paint them. At least 130 civilians were killed by Burkina Faso government. You see what they are trying to do. So are we going to watch them to destroy this man? It's not going to happen. We that on the media, we have to counteract what they are saying so that our people will not think that this man, as they are saying, is the truth. No, it's not going to happen because we love him. He's speaking on our behalf. He wants his country to be great, like the country of the Westerners. I'm going to play this lady. Listen to her. I love her. She's so resilient, so fearless woman with women power. Trust us, when we start, we need to give up. Now let me play her. I want you to listen. Good evening, my dear. Thank you all for joining. Thank you.
When they were trying to mobilize the military to go and fight Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Oh, we can have a coup.
Let me start from the beginning. Okay.
I challenged ECOWAS when they were trying to mobilize the military to go and fight Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Oh, we can have a coup. I said, help me understand something. France has had coups against these nations for centuries. When France is forcing these countries to deposit their bank reserves with France, that's a coup. An economic coup.
Exactly. Let me bring it over here.
President Tinubu, what have you done
Nothing.
about this coup? You are sitting on the big boy chair now. Talk to me. What are you going to do about this coup? When France is making sure that all natural resources for these countries belong to France, that's a coup. What are you going to do about it, ECOWAS? These are coups. But somehow, we don't see them as coups. Because it's the white men doing it. If a black man was doing the same thing to another black man, oh, you know, they'll call them out in a heartbeat. We have a serious problem as Africans. We don't even realize how sick we are with this disease. We are not just sick at home. We are not just sick in the doctor's waiting room. We are not just sick in the general ward in the hospital. We are in the intensive care. It's deep. What's happening in Burkina Faso must be supported. What's happening in Mali must be supported. What's happening in Niger must be supported. If you care the least bit about our future, how else are we going to get France out of Africa? How else are we going to get Britain, Germany, all those former colonizers? They're now in as multinationals.
Yes, kings and queens, what happening in Burkina Faso must be supported. What happened in Mali, Niger must be supported. Those are just words from our mother, Dr. Kana Chumba, when addressed the audience in South Africa. So, kings and queens, I would like to invite you to watch this video. It is one of the powerful speech from our mother, Dr. Kana Chumba. Watch this video from the beginning until the end. Don't skip it. Please make sure that you watch from the beginning until the end. Welcome and listen and also watch this powerful speech from our mother, Ambassador Dr. Alkana Chombo.
I challenged ECOWAS when they were trying to mobilize a military and fight Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Oh, we can have a coup. I said, help me understand something. France has had coups against these nations for centuries. When France is forcing these countries to deposit their bank reserves with France, that's a coup, an economic coup. President Tinubu, what have you done about this coup? You are sitting on the big boy chair now. Talk to me. What are you going to do about this coup? When France is making sure that all natural resources for these countries belong to France, that's a coup. What are you going to do about it, ECOWAS?
Nothing.
These are coups. But somehow, we don't see them as coups. Because it's the white men doing it. If a black man was doing the same thing to another black man, oh, you know, they'll call them out in a heartbeat. We have a serious problem as Africans. We don't even realize how sick we are with this disease. We are not just sick at home. We are not just sick in the doctor's waiting room. We are not just sick in the general ward in the hospital. We are in the intensive care. It's deep. You see, as a doctor, I cannot help you unless you come to me with your complaint. At least recognize that you're sick. But most of the time, we don't even realize that we're sick. So where do we begin? This stupidity that is going on in Africa has got to come to an end. we can't expect those who put us in positions of servitude to get us out. It's not going to happen.
Exactly.
So the question is, when is the African going to wake up? The African is stupid in Africa. The African is stupid in America. The African is stupid in South America. The African is stupid in the Caribbean. Wherever you see us as Black people, we do some of the most stupid things. You go into neighborhoods. In America, where I've spent most of my time, look at the Mexicans. They stick together like super glue when it comes to issues pertaining to their existence in the United States as Mexicans. The Irish, the Jews, the Chinese, the Indians ask for their voices loud and clear because they understand the importance of unity.
That's it.
They don't have to love each other. But they understand when it comes to issues pertaining to their sheer existence, they must stick together like super glue. And they do. But when we ask for the voices of Black people, we scatter like mice. We don't believe in each other. I was in Dallas and one Zimbabwean, I was asking, are there a lot of Zimbabweans going? No, I don't talk to Zimbabweans. I'm the only Black person in my neighborhood. And she was so proud of me. I'm speaking to another friend, this time in Zimbabwe. She was so proud that her son cannot speak Shona. And that the son speaks English like a British. And she's telling me this with a certain level of pride. And that's the mother. Which means the child is just as doomed.
Exactly.
When are we going to wake up and realize that our inability to move forward as a people is because we were defeated way back ourselves? I'm so glad we're sitting here in an institution of higher learning. I'm going to ask you to say, what are we going to do about the educational curriculum? Because that's where it begins. They don't want us knowing our history. They don't want us knowing where we came from. Because if you are a person without a history, who are you?
Exactly.
Where do you come from? As Africans, we're too busy running away from who we are. We don't want to embrace our Africanness. Why not? If you refuse and don't accept your Africanness, then who are you? I tell the Africans when they try to act like they want to speak like an American, they want to lose their accent. You can never speak English like an American. Then you don't want to speak your own vernacular. Then who are you? You are just like a ship without an anchor.
Exactly.
The wind blows that way, there you go. The wind blows that way, there you go. And there are too many of us who find themselves in that boat without an anchor. What's happening in Burkina Faso must be supported. What's happening in Mali must be supported. What's happening in Niger must be supported. If you care the least bit about our future, how else are we going to get France out of Africa? How else are we going to get Britain, Germany, all those former colonizers? They're now in as multinationals, siphoning billions out of Africa, using safe havens to hide their returns. We know they're here. They are now wolf in sheep's clothing. What is it going to take? If you look at the move that Niger made, by simply saying, France, you can no longer buy our uranium for 80 cents a kilo. When we know very well you're selling it for 200 euros per kilo.
Imagine 300 something.
Niger was realizing about 1 billion out of the sales of its uranium a year, while France was realizing close to 300 billion.
Imagine.
That one move alone, when Niger said, if you want our uranium, 200 euros a kilo, please.
Exactly.
Immediately.
Pay the value.
300 billion.
Gotten.
1 billion. It's not going to take much.
Tell me if we are poor people, 4 continents.
We got what it takes. If there's one thing we're very fortunate of, we're endowed with everything the rest of the world needs.
Exactly.
The truth of the matter is, we don't need the world.
The world
needs us.
Oh my goodness. That is amazing. That is the truth.
But do we really know that and believe in it and are ready to stand up and
proclaim it?
And let them know.
Let them know.
But I've sat in meetings where I've seen ministers, America, can you help us with this?
This woman, I love you. You have been, since this woman has woken a lot of us up for us to know that we have to speak. This woman has been doing this for years, trying to wake Africans up, trying to let them know who they are, what they want, trying to open our eyes. And some people will be calling her busybody woman. Keep quiet. This woman, I would say the spirit of our ancestors are with her. If not, all these things she has been doing, they could have eliminated her, taking her out because she is speaking what they don't want her to speak. Tell me, how can you be buying the uranium or whatever it is, 8 cents? Tell me, how could that be? 89 cents or 80 cents. But you are selling it at $200 or $300 euro. Is that not ripping us off? Is that not stealing? Are you sincere? Is that not causing? Is that not ripping Africans? Oh, that is what it is all about. She's a noble woman. So then now Mali found out that they have really. Do you know how much they got from selling what the right price? 300 million. Can that money be able to do something for the poor people in Africa, in that country, Mali? 300 instead of getting, let's say, 700,000 or amount. Tell me if these people are not ripping us off. And they tell us, and they are saying, when they ask them which country is poor, they say it's African country, as if Africa is a continent, is a country, and they say it is Africa. So why are we poor? How can we realize 300 million from selling uranium or gold? Did they say it's gold or what? So tell me how they are saying that we are poor, and they're looking at us as poor because we are the cause of it. And because they also are the cause of what we are going through. They will force these leaders. They will impose these leaders that has no good heart. Now they're saying democracy. Why they want democracy in Burkina Faso? Has democracy helped us? I'm asking. Has it helped us Africans? It has not. Democracy has not helped us. If the army taking over all this country in Africa that has been ripping us off with your help of these people, these corrupt leaders of Westerners, tell me, are we going to remember? No. What do we need democracy for then? Democracy is not working for us. It's working for you in Europe, you in Western world. I don't think it's working for us. Because the democracy that we have so far is, you are not giving us democracy. You are imposing leaders on us, and we don't want democracy. So they are now saying, why will an army person, they want an elected leader? No, let him finish. Let him start what he started. Let him finish it. What Ibrahim Traore started, let him finish it. You want to take him out so that you can go and put all these corrupt people like Tinubu in, so that the people will start also suffering now that he's doing great for his country, Burkina Faso. Did you hear what that woman said? Oh, I love the spirit of this woman. I love this. I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of this woman, a fearless woman that can come out and speak without fear of anybody. Say it the way it is. We are not, we are not we are not promoting hate speech, but we are speaking the truth. The truth. If you say we are speaking the truth, we are not promoting any hate speech. And what we are saying, we can defend it. It is the truth. The truth. Ah, the woman is fearless. Fearless.
Endlessly for something that we have. Whatever they are giving you is what they stole from us.
Exactly.
And they are giving you peanuts.
Mm.
When are we going to stop being outsmarted by these people? They come smiling at you. They come to give you aid.
Mm.
You know very well that's your money.
Exactly.
But we're so grateful. I once went to the World Bank. Oh, Ambassador, we have money for the African Union. Please, when the chairman comes. So the deputy chair came, and we went. They had $15 million for us. $5 million for the whole African Union. And here's the kicker. They were only going to give us 50% of that. And then when we can show them what we have done with the 7.5 million, then we can have the other 7. Blatantly insulting us. And I'm not supposed to say anything. I got my deputy chair, so I need to shut up. But I asked to go to the bar. And I called the chair. I said, could you please come down the hall? I said, let's not take the money. I don't know about you, but I feel highly and royally insulted. Treat you like a child. You don't know how to handle money. So we'll just give you 7.5 million. Let's see what you do with it. And then we may or may give you the rest. It's the same thing they're doing at the United Nations. When Africa is supposed to be at the UN Security Council as the 6th and 7th members of the UN Security Council. But you can't have veto power. So come on in, Africa. Oh, we're going to keep the chair over here for you. Sit over there, we got some cookies. Sit over there and be quiet while we take care of business. And we entertain them. Wow. What's wrong with this? What gives me hope is that we have a vibrant African who are saying enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
We are not taking this anymore.
Exactly.
This abuse has
got to stop.
To an end.
Exactly.
The exploitation of the African continent
has to come to an end.
The Berlin Conference must be dismantled.
Exactly.
And for those of you who think Berlin Conference is a piece of history, guess what? It's a piece of legislation nicely designed over a period of 4 months to see to it that Africa and her children are forever defeated and dominated to this day. As long as there's a country called Malawi, as long as there's a country called Gabon with 1.5 million people, as long as there's a country called Eswatini, Berlin Conference is a lifeline. And that's where we get defeated in the national trade. Oh, you're all equal. You are a sovereign nation, Eswatini. You are a sovereign nation, Togo. You are a sovereign nation, Malawi. And every African country for that matter. So let's go to the market. You, Malawi, with your little basket, with 3 eggs, you're coming to the market. And here comes China with truckloads of cakes. I once was told that Zimbabwe thought, well, let's see if we can sell eggs to China. Let's supply some eggs. They're bringing stuff to us. Let's give them eggs. So I told the president, ask people to go and do some research and see how much eggs we need to send to China. The report came back and said, Mr. President, The amount of eggs we produce the whole year, that's one breakfast in China. So you want Zimbabwe to go to the market with China and sell eggs? That's David and Goliath. And it was all by design. As long as we remain as the leading economies that we are today, we are forever getting our rear ends kicked.
Mm.
The only way for Africa to survive is when we unite.
Exactly. We're there.
A united Africa is a must.
Mm.
But it's going to take minds that are awoken, minds that understand the importance of unity, minds that are free of the legacy of colonization and the legacy of slavery. As we speak today, we're all sick from the disease. None of us is exempt. And that's a fact. I'm going to ask each and every one of you to have a serious conversation with the image in the mirror. And ask yourself why you feel the way you do. Why are you automatically afraid of those who don't look like you? Why do you feel defeated? Why are you afraid to speak up and stand your ground?
Exactly.
Besides, we're the mothers and fathers of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Without the black woman, without the black man, the rest of the world would not be. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Mm-hmm.
We civilized the world. They came to Africa and stole everything that they never had.
Mm.
Came back with what they stole from us and made us believe that they gave it to us.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Egypt. The Greeks, when they needed to be trained, where were they sent? To Egypt.
Mm-hmm. Listen, my people,
It
listen.
was already there.
Let me post this.
We're already doing it.
Listen, Africans, listen. Listen. Because you guys always hate yourself. You hated yourself so bad. You copied and copied and copied everything. You are even, our ancestors are so ashamed of us. And you are there calling them, saying all manner of evil against your ancestors. But you cannot. You that say you are no better than your ancestors. What have you achieved? You that are here speaking ill against your own ancestors. What have you achieved in life? Nothing. Where are you now? You are on nothing to write home about. All you do is to castigate them. All you do is to say that I'm not going to pray with my ancestors. I am not going to ask my ancestors for help. But you go and use other people's ancestors and pray and ask them for help. Are these people, did they connect with you? Did they know you? Did they know your bloodline? Listen, if you guys are going to, we are going to continue because so many of us are out to speak, to tell our people the truth, because the spirit of ancestors has possessed us, is manifesting in us to tell you the truth. If you like, you take it. If not, we'll continue where we are. If you don't want to move forward, listen to this woman. Tell me if this woman is not speaking the truth. Is she speaking the truth with hate? No, with love, telling us the truth. But so many of you will say, she's just making up. Stop talking. Stop saying. How can we stop? Once you are possessed with that spirit, you can't stop. Once that thing is in you, you can't stop. If you try to stop, it seems that something is pushing you to be speaking. You can't stop. Tell me, what is wrong with us Africans? Why have we become what we are? What have we become what we are? Let me continue to play. I will soon end this program because of those back home with data. I know. I understand.
But they want the history to start from here, so we don't talk about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
My brothers and sisters, we are inheritors of an amazing continent. South Africa is an amazing country. We have people like Nelson Mandela, Walter Sisulu, our very own president. People who suffered and sacrificed everything this country to be free. Why are we trying to disrespect them and go back? South Africa should lead the way. Nigeria should lead the way. Kenya should lead the way. We have countries that should lead the way because they have what it takes to take Africa where Africa needs to be. But let me also add that the leaders cannot do it alone. I don't care what ideas President Zuma had. If we are not ready to implement those ideas and think he can do it as leadership alone, it's not going to work. I was discussing the issues of the quote-unquote coups in Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali. One African said, but Ambassador, why do we have to do coups to change government? Why can't we just do like the Chinese do? I said, son, let me ask you one question. During the pandemic, the Chinese built a 10,000 square foot hospital bed in 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
Are you Africans ready to do that?
Oh.
Chinese are willing to work non-stop to do what needs to be done for the sake of country, for the sake of nation.
Can they do that?
We're too greedy, too selfish.
Not only too
to
greedy.
do that. I said, son.
Not only too greedy, they are going to be praying 24 hours prayers. That is what Africans are good at, especially those back home. If you go to church on Sunday, if you go to work on Sunday, they will tell you, why are you going to work on Sunday? You should stay. You don't go to work on Sunday. You are committing abomination. God is not going to be happy with you. You are going to work on Sunday. You go to work on. All they do is to pray. Fire. Bind Satan, cast Satan. Satan kukuma cast, no Greek cast. Satan die. Satan kukuma refuse to die. That is what our people are good at. They will pray, and the other country that doesn't pray, you see them progressing and doing good. Did I say that prayer is not good, that prayer is wrong? Too much of everything is bad. You pray with everything. If you tell them now, say, hey, don't go to work on Sunday. Some of them will say, why will you go to work on Sunday? Why are you going to work? It's if some of them were sick now, you will see them going to hospital. It is a doctor that's supposed to be we work on that day to treat them. But they're claiming that they are holy. Holy. They are the angel. They are angels. They are holy, saint. But you that go to work on Sunday, they see you as an evil person. But if you tell them, do they go to every Monday they go prayer, Tuesday they go prayer, Wednesday they go pray? Do they do that? No, they are building their country. But our own is to pray, go to work, pray. They will lock their shop and go to prayer. You see, the time they're supposed to be praying, they have a rosary, time to go rosary. Do they do that here? No, they don't. Tell me, how do we progress, we Africans? When we are talking, some of you are there calling us Antichrist, calling because we have seen the truth, we have seen the light, that these things you guys are doing is destroying. It's not helping. We are living backward life. Wake up. You guys say, no, you can't wake up. Stop talking about this one. Stop saying this one. It is not right to face your own. How can we face our own? That is what is destroying us. We can't face it. We will talk about it. Listen, keep listening. I will soon end. You hear? I'm sorry.
Until you start having the mind of a Chinaman,
Mm-hmm.
you can never be like a Chinaman.
Mm-hmm.
We have some serious introspection to do. We have some serious thinking to do. We're not asking you to love each other. But simply understand. We want you to understand that while there is a certain level of camaraderie that exists in other races, there was a strategy put in place
Exactly
to make sure that we remain divided and conquered. Fear was intentionally instilled in us.
That is the thing.
So we will be forever fearful.
Amen. Exactly. The same thing. That is what is happening in Africa, Biafra freedom. You will see some people, they will say, we don't want freedom. If we all get freedom, we are going to kill each other. We are going to, Biafra people will kill themselves. If we separated, if Nigeria divided, we're going to fight and destroy. They are now using bringing Sudan. Giving you an example of, I say, have you tried it? Is it not better? There must be a strategy. We cannot all agree. It's not possible. Even husband and wife no agree. Children and children, they fight. Is it? Do you think we can all of us go? But there must be a strategy put in place that will help us to progress. That is what it is all about. For us to say we can unite together, we must do agree this one. It's not going to happen. No, I mean like, but we have to. There must be a strategy. If you say that we will remain, and because if we get freedom, if Biafra exists, if Nigeria, Biafra exists, Nigeria, we are not going to trade together again. Things is not going to happen. It's not. That is the thing. Fear. They put fear. Biafra people are going to kill themselves. Finish this. They will not unite. Have you tried it? There must be a strategy put in place for this. But the problem is that we are not understanding it at all. Listen to people. Listen to the woman.
But we're just afraid. There's another book I want to recommend to all of you. It's called The Making of a Slave. The Willie Lynch Letters. Willie Lynch was a slave owner from the Caribbean. He had come up with a way of training his slaves so they would remain submissive for generations.
Exactly.
One of the ways was taking a black man, tie one leg on one horse facing that way, another leg on another horse facing that way, and he would hit the other horses, and they would literally split the man apart. In front of his children, in front of his family, in front of other black people and other slaves. And he particularly wanted the pregnant women. Why? That would be passed on, that fear would be passed on to even the unborn child. So it is over 400 years later, we almost underwent a genetic mutation of sheer stupidity. We were programmed to be afraid. We were programmed to almost be stupid and just do stupid.
Exactly.
The things that we tolerate, no man in any other country
can tolerate it.
But we do. It's going to take all of you. The students, you are our future. We're counting on you. We're lost cause. I feel encouraged when we have young people like our moderator, young people who are awoken, young people who are saying we can no longer continue to be lied to anymore. We know the truth.
Exactly.
Is South Africa ready? Is South Africa ready to lead the way, to stand up and say enough is enough? That we can no longer continue to be exploited. We can no longer continue to be treated as second-class citizens in our own land. The future is bright. If only we could understand that the power is in our hands. Yes, leadership has a lot of role to play, but we have a bigger role to play as citizens. Let's believe in ourselves. Let's stand up for what's right. Let's let the world know that we are the inheritors of the most amazing continent. But they can no longer continue to allow our resources, our inheritance to fund the educational systems in their countries, to fund the healthcare systems in their countries, to fund the infrastructure development in their countries, while we are languishing
in poverty. Yeah.
And they have the audacity to tell us
that we are poor.
That we're poor.
Oh my goodness.
How dare they? Let me conclude by reading 3 quotes. The first one is from former President Jomo Kenyatta. He said, when missionaries arrived, the Africans had the land and the missionaries had the Bible. They taught us how to pray with our eyes closed. When we opened them,
they stole everything.
They had the land, and we had the Bible.
And we have the Bible.
The next quote is from Marcus Garvey. He said, a people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree
without the fruit.
And finally, Patrice Lumumba said, the day will come when history will speak. Africa will write its own history. It will be a history of glory and dignity. The time is now. There is no turning back. Africa, wake up. The issues of justice, equality, we understand that. Our ask as Africans is a simple one. We're simply they would want to do. We are demanding a world that is just.
Sorry.
It's a people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots.
I don't know whether you guys are listening because I made a mistake.
And finally,
Oh my God.
Patrice Lumumba said,
Oh no.
the day will come when history will speak.
Sorry, I have to come back again. Something happened. My network, I didn't realize that my battery, I thought I was charging it. I never knew that it wasn't charged. It wasn't charging at all. Oh, no way. No way, it wasn't charging, and that has to go off. I have to go back again. Oh, I can't believe this happened to me. Hold on. I'm going to forward to where I am. I know I'm here. It will soon be over, isn't it? I'm going to finish. Hope I am the right place. Oh, can't believe what happened. Sorry, I can't believe what happened. I thought my dear. Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm going to forward it. My battery went off. I didn't realize that's my laptop battery. Okay. Hope I am the place. Yeah. Perfect.
I'm simply wondering why is it that the photograph of Nanaya Asandua wasn't hanging in that room? And that the manager of the hotel was a friend that we were going to have a conversation. I said, what? 2024, 30 years since independence, there are no female facilities at Robben Island. What gives? Her comments reminded me.
I think I'm not. That's where I am.
That a people without the knowledge of their past history, origin, and culture is like a tree without roots. And finally, Patrice Lumumba said, the day will come when history will speak. Africa will write its own history. It will be a history of glory and dignity. The time is now. There is no turning back. Africa, wake up.
Can they wake up?
Issues of justice, equality. We understand that. Our ask as Africans is a simple one. We're simply asking that the world treats us the same way they would want to be. We are demanding a world that is just. A world that is free of bigotry and hate. We're not asking the world to do anything that they would not want to ask them. So our ask is a very simple one. I need each and every one of you, after you've had a serious conversation with the image in the mirror, to stand up on top of the tallest mountain, look in the mirror, and tell the world that we are the proud, the beautiful, the intelligent, sophisticated, highly adaptable, and totally indestructible African.
Exactly. Mama Africa has spoken.
My name is Alkana Shomori.
Yes, that's what you are. Mama Africa. Proudly Africa. I am proud of you, this woman. You are a great Africa. You are one of my favorites. I'm serious. I love listening to her. She gives me more energy, like, no fear. Speak the truth at all time. And that is what we are supposed to be doing. Opening our people's eyes, emancipating them. Because the spirit of our ancestors has woken up in so many of us. And you can't shut us up. You try, it's not going to work. Because we love to be free. Freedom is all we seek for. Freedom of our people. For them to live a better life. Because they are in suffering. It is not fair at all. It is not fair what the Westerners are doing, Western world are doing to us, the Africans. It's not fair. We are human. We are created by God. So why do you have to trade with us, giving us peanuts, whereas we have? Just imagine 300 million instead of 700,000 or whatever the Mali government will get from selling resources they have, mineral resources. They said no, if they did not stand up, if they did not stood up and say enough is enough, the same thing we are saying to Nigerian government. When are you going to stop this rubbish? The same thing. Tinubu is one of them, puppies of Western world. They tell him, France has gone to him and said, we want the oil now from connecting from so place to so place. So oh God Almighty. And you tell me that this is democracy. This is the democracy the Western world want Africans to be in. This kind of democracy of giving us all these leaders like Cameroonian leader, president. These are the kind of democracy they want from us. We don't want this kind of democracy. Keep your democracy. We prefer let the young, vibrant men or whosoever that is going to take over. I don't mind if an army will take over, let them take over. That will put the country, the continent into where they belong. That is what we want, and we will support them. Because enough is enough. We have suffered enough. People are dying of hunger. People are dying of no hospital, no money to go to hospital and treat themselves. If they go to hospital, they will ask, there's no equipment, nothing, no medication. So how can they survive? Are you happy? No, we are not happy. So lovers of freedom, we understand that what we are doing, we never hated anybody. I'm not promoting violence. I am not promoting hate. What I'm promoting is freedom for Africans, for my people. Will I say Biafra or Igbo? I hope you don't mind. That is what we are promoting. Freedom for even those Nigerians. Freedom is what we are promoting. Enough. Better life. Better future. What is this all about? Why must we suffer when we have enough? When we have so much that we are the one, whatever they are using, is coming from us. So why must we suffer? The suffering is too much. We even in Western world, we are suffering too, because if they pay us salary, our salary is going to our people back home, and we are tired of it. We are not happy. If they pay us, we now say, this person will call, this person will call, this person will call. Money is going, hungry is killing them. They are not happy, no money to pay school fees, no money for this, no money for that. It's not easy for us. So that's why we are out. We are speaking. We are saying enough is enough. Leave Ibrahim Traore alone. You cannot come bring, if you bring your media world, we out there in the media, we also been counteracting your own. You cannot brainwash us anymore. You cannot be brainwashing our people with lies to say we want to hurt Ibrahim Traore or people like him that is doing great in African continent. No, we are one Africa. We are one people. We will promote them. We will back them up. We will support them. We will come out and speak, and we'll do it on Facebook, on media, anywhere we can, anywhere what we know, anyone that knows what to do should go ahead and do it. Our ancestors, I will be happy with you. We back you up. Don't have to be fear. Do not be afraid. No, we are speaking the truth. Thank you so much, and I love you. I would like you all to share my program, like and support me, like support my Facebook, my YouTube. I have my YouTube. I don't even know my name, my YouTube name. Sometimes I'm kind of finding it hard to know my YouTube name. What is it? Subscribe to my YouTube, please. If you don't mind, let me go and check my YouTube name. I'm going to find it now. Sorry. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube, my Facebook, please. Yeah, thank you. If you're happy with what I'm doing, happy with what I am doing, subscribe to my YouTube. I love you all. I love you. Freedom must come. Freedom to our people. If you type Ifi Banks, I believe so. That is my YouTube. Thank you so much and love you. Bye. Good night and sleep very well. Tomorrow, hopefully, I will come out. I know you are not happy at all. I understand. We are promoting freedom. Thank you so much. The suffering is too much. It's unbearable. The suffering is unbearable. I understand. I do understand. So good night and support my YouTube. Subscribe to my YouTube. Subscribe to my Facebook. Please share this program. And guys, we keep going. We keep going. It shall be well. If we can get it, we will get it right. Africa will rise again. Our people, we enjoy these resources that Chukwokike, the Almighty Creator, gave us. We will enjoy it. Yeah? Good night. Bye. Love you. Take care.